We all want strong relationships, whether it's with our spouse, our kids, or our grandkids. We went on Facebook and asked our fans for some questions. And Carol from Pine Rest Christian Services, we're so glad that you've joined us today. I have some very specific questions from some of our fans. First one is from Michelle in Hamilton. I'd like to know how to build a stronger relationship with my teenager. At this age, she doesn't want to talk to me or be seen with me. Any suggestions for keeping that relationship strong?
Absolutely. Well, it's certainly easiest to keep a relationship with a teen if that starts when they're children. So that's the first thing to remember, is to start when they're young and keep that relationship going. Always stay involved. With teenagers, what's important is that we are consistent, that we are honest, that we are open, and that we act like ourselves and try not to be something that we're not. And in addition to that, the most important thing with teens is to listen to them. They're changing, they're learning a lot, and so often we want to minimize or maybe not value some of the things that are happening, and they need to talk to us. And sometimes we need to just not react, not give advice, but listen and try to understand. And the most important thing, finally, is to make time for them. Teenagers are well known for saying, oh, it's okay if you don't come to my event, or that's not important. It's all important. It's important to go to parent-teachers conferences. It's important to go to every athletic event. It's important to go to every concert, to be there and be present, because that's what means a lot to them.
Great advice. Next question. This is from Kim in Grand Rapids. She says, I'm divorced. The weekends my ex has the kids, he'll bring one or both of them back to me if they're misbehaving. How can I stop it from happening?
Well, I guess in that case, I think there's two conversations that are very important to begin and to continue. The first one is with the ex. That no matter what happens with parents, whether they're divorced or married or not married, they are still parents together, and that relationship never changes. And their children need them to continue to work together throughout their childhood and into their teens until they're adults. And so when something's happening, as difficult as it may be, it's important to go to that ex and say, hey, what's going on? Because the other side of it and the other conversation is with the children, and to speak with them, probably alone and together, about what's happening in their life. Maybe there's something that's upsetting that's going on. Maybe there's something that they're reacting to. Whether we like it or not, children have preferences, and sometimes when there's divorce, they might start to prefer one of the homes or have a closer relationship with one of the parents. That happens to all children throughout their lives, and again, we want to value and understand that, but then try to work together. And if parents can come together with some parenting strategies, that's the most important. Finally, if it continues and there's some kind of behavior that just continues, then probably to talk with a counselor and find out if there's something else going on. It could be depression, it could be lots of other things that are happening that are contributing to that.
Carol with Pine Rest Christian Services, thank you so much for answering these questions. We appreciate it.